Their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Just 3 to shoot. Fires from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Embiid's shot is good.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package. It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Ball outside. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on George. Here's Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. And the layup is good.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Giddey. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. George for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Jones. There's the triple. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Pass to Maxey. This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And there's White. That's good on the assist from Jones.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Soft touch off the glass.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Chicago trailing here. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. White looking it over. Deflected. Here's McCain. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
White for three. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. Jones drives in. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Gordon, he's checked in for Edwards. Gordon, the pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Back to Embiid. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Here's Embiid. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Embiid is not shy now, always going to shoot it when he has space.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Smith. And it's Ball in for Dosunmu. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Butler's checked in for the Sixers. And here's Embiid. Here's McCain. From downtown. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls trail by 4. And here's Giddey. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
Chicago making some changes. Uzelis is checked in for Williams. Herter comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Jones. George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Butler.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
White can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago. You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
They set a pick. White for 3. Drops in the 3. White's got 8 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Oubre. George for 3. Ball with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
For 3, Maxey. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
27.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Giddey. 5 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Takes the 3. And it's Giddey missing. The Sixers trailing. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
There's a screen. Outside Giddey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Both free throws good from Giddey. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. George scanning the floor. Maxey on the wing. Screen by Embiid. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Buzelis. Back to White. Outside Giddey. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's George. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Fires the three. And it's Giddey missing. Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Now here's Maxey. 6 points for him. And Oubre gets it to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now Giddey. He has 6. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got 8 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Maxey passes to George. And George with the jam.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Lets the three fly. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Giddey into the lane. And the shot's good. He's got 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Oubre. They set the screen. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Buzelis. No points yet. That one goes. Count it. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Oubre, a screen on Vucevic. Three-pointer Embiid. Pure from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 6. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Sixers on top. They're up by 6. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to McCain. Takes a 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Lets it go from 11. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Down low. Yabusele. Here's McCain. 4-3. Cranes the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. Ball finds Kitty. Vucevic with it. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Vucevic. Puts it up. That one's wide left. The Sixers lead by 5. George outside. From behind the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Ball looks over the floor. Here's Vucevic. Back to Ball.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Maxey. And Ball gets it to go.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants to rock in his hand in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Here's George. The open J off the mark. The Bulls trail by 3. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. Back to Vucevic. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Pass to Vucevic. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. And here's Embiid, covered by Vucevic. And Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Chicago with the ball. Ball passes to Vucevic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Maxey with it. Inside. Here's Embiid. Shakes him. Oh, he nails it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so here is Chicago. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Oubre finds Maxey, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
Top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And finished off by Brown.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Now here's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Tatum against Hart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bridges. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. No good that time. Porzingis finds Holiday. Back to Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's checked in.
New York Knicks, number 5, Precious Achiuwa.
1:58 left to play in the first. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 6.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Outside White. Outside Tatum. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bridges passes to Hart. New York moving it around. Towns dishes to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on White.
Team foul.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. Horford, no luck.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Brunson. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Pass to Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. It's rebounded by Towns.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brunson surveying the D. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Traps in the tray. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
The 3 from Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Bridges. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, who's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Towns wide open, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Tatum passes to Porzingis.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Miles McBride. Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Three-pointer. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 3. Porzingis finds Horford. Over to the left wing. Porzingis with a screen on Towns. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for New York. Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Brunson against Holiday. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
Robinson a screen on Holiday. Bobbed up there for Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Celtics trail by 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And a change for the Celtics. Craig's checked in. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Brown outside. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Towns. Brunson the pass to Achua. Out to the wing. Here's McBride, guarded by Holiday. And McBride gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Pass to Brown. This ball movement by Boston. Fades. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Nice shot selection from Porzingis that time, looking to fire.
Over in the corner, McBride. And here is Achua. Hands it from downtown. Achua's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And Brown is at his best when he's attacking inside.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Holiday. And here's Brunson outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach...
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd. And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Hart. Tatum's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Anunoby outside. Towns kicks to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown dishes to White. 5 to shoot. White setting the pig for Holiday. Back to White. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 5. Towns with it. Out-guarded by Porzingis. It's tipped. Stolen by Tatum. One-on-one fast break. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, the defense very much more aggressive on the body up, but still Drew Holiday drops it down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. A 3-ball. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
He took the opportunity when he saw it. Towns has got 5.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
1:33 left in the 3rd. Tatum with a screen on Bridges. Inside. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
Here's Bridges. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And how about Tatum there using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Hart.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Brunson. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. Yep, it counts. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And that in-between J, Brunson capable.
36.
And here is Tatum. He's got 13. And it's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Brown inside the line, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
That's the end of the 3rd, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Outside Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Tatum. Over Hart. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. Now Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Nailed from three-point land.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Outside, Porzingis. Tatum kicks to Holiday. It's to Porzingis from downtown. Connects from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Porzingis making it count. Wants to come through big time and does here.
And here is Hart. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Great open look there.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Hart against Tatum. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Tatum against Hart. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Brunson.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Over Porzingis. And it's Brunson missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And White kicks to Holiday. For the 3. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Brunson. It drops.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they had, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Porzingis with the steal. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Thompson with it. Hart the pass to Anunoby. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Matchup like this.
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Here's Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Burks. Grimes. That shot missing. Right side Burks. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's George. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. He buries it from three.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Hero, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Hero. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
George against Wiggins. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Hero on the wing. Sinks that one from the post.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's George. Here's Embiid. Count it. Good.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Ware with the drive, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Embiid, a screen on Wiggins. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. It's a three-point game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's McCain. And a nice finish on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the inside. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Here's Larson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. For 3, Maxey. Drills it from deep. Maxey's got 6 points.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up him.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Love. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Robinson. Here's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Sixers ahead. They're up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Yeah, we know Embiid can do it one-on-one, but the catch-and-shoot jumper is showing his versatility.
Anderson passes to Robinson. Misses the 3. The Sixers leading. Edwards with it. Still without a bucket. Over to the wing. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's McCain. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Now Anderson. Hero right side. The rebound by Embiid.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Highsmith grabs the board. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Picked it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to McCain. Outside Edwards. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Hero from way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hero's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Back to Butler. Pass to Edwards. Screen by Embiid. McCain. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Heat trail by 4. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A line change here for Miami. Some changes for Philadelphia. And a little basketball royalty in the building. Dwayne Wade taking in the game.
Oh, Miami's got to step it up. You got to deliver with him in the house. And speaking of delivering when it matters most, his 2006 Finals performance, one of the greatest in NBA history.
Back to Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Philadelphia grabs the miss. To the wing on the left. 59 seconds left in the second period. Maxey, that's good.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with it. George defending. Maxey against Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Maxey. A nice shot by Mitchell.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Oubre. Outside Maxey. This one for 3. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Wiggins. Now here's Adebayo. Over George. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Wiggins. Adebayo's gotten his first points in this one. Fires away from way outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Embiid, a screen on Wiggins. George outside. Up top, Embiid. The rebound by Ware. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Hero outside for the lead. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Maxey attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The 3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under-the-radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Here's Adebayo. That one goes. Count it. And now a 5-point Miami lead.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the arm. Incredible.
The 76ers making a switch here.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Maxey with a screen on Burks. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Miami leading by 4. Anderson with it. Picked up by Embiid. It's Adebayo, high post. Give him 8. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Burks.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And the first one at the line is good. And Embiid drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Sixers trailing. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Screen by Embiid. Here's McCain. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Larson. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Wiggins for 3. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 2-point game. To the left side wing. Embiid inside. Shoots a fadeaway. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Hero. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, the process! Embiid flexing his muscles.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Embiid to take the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Hero with it. Picked up by Embiid. Wiggins against Oubre. Wiggins down low. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Grimes. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Hero. And there's the drive. It falls!
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Oubre from the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard fought. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the one.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And here's Holiday following Lonzo Ball's three. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Now, here's Brown. Puts up a deep three. They get the rebound. Porzingis. That shot is off. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass the ball. Back to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Over Porzingis. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey.
Anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two Jays, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Brown, and that one's on target from the wing.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Pass to Buzelis. White against White. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic a screen on Brown from the baseline. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Here's Tatum. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Outside ball. Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
High arcing shot in deep. Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 9.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And a deep three from Ball. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Boston. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Tatum's shot is off. And so here is Chicago. And here is Williams. Pass to Jones. From past the arc. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make a pay.
Tatum, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 11 points in the game.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Just 5 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jones has got 7.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
To the left side wing. Craig kicks to Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Sinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Balls checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Bangs home the trifecta. Buzelis has got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 3. White inside. White's there. Right side. Ball. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And it's White missing. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Holiday. Brown outside. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. From outside, off the mark. Here's White. Off target with his 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's White in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Holiday. Count the basket and the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. For the lead. A 3 from Tatum.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Outside, White. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .90 seconds now into the second half. Giddey kicks to White. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in. White's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
White goes in. And it's Chicago with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Vucevic down low. Headed by Porzingis. White, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tatum no good. Bulls trail by 3. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Some changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosumu in for Lonzo Ball. Pass to Cornette. Here's Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room, and the shot goes down. Jones has got 9 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Low block shot. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
On the wing, Jones. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
What a performance. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And to look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Here's Dosunmu. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Tatum takes a 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Giddey goes in. Count the basket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Craig has it in the corner. Bounce pass from Tatum. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pitch to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 7. Ball is screen on Brown. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Good, nice job down low.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Outside Holiday. Tatum looking around. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Vucevic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis, and it's Vucevic missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Holiday against Ball. Tatum trying to break free. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hands.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left in the fourth.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Timeout. You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wide up top. Brown against Giddey. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Here's White. No good with the triple. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kobe White. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
To the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Eastern Conference brawl.
Oh, man, I tell you, when you get two powerhouse teams together from the East, it just has a different feel to it. It's just different. Almost like rewinding the clock and going back to the future a bit.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And stolen by Brunson. Hart passes to Towns, and it's good. 2 points.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Kuzma. Brunson against Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Here's Prince. Here's Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Buries it from 3.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez from the arc. Here's Kuzma, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Now here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Brunson's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Over Hart. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges against Prince. Wing shot on the way, and it's New York with another.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Towns looking for an opening. Here's Hart. And the layup is good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Lillard. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 7 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and the Bucks hit again from deep. It's a tie game in New York, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Campaign. Precious Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Here's Payne. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Achua. Antetokounmpo inside. Achua's there. And Giannis with the jam.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the bucket by the Knicks. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Robinson against Portis. Here's Payne. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson inside with the finish.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Pass to Achua. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's Kuzma. Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Oh, Lillard in traffic. Just so good.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Right side McBride. To the paint. Here's Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua, and it's Bridges in for McBride. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. Brunson against Lillard. Out to Portis. It'll count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Prince finds Kuzma. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Yes! Great focus to hit from Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Back to Lillard. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 14.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Antetokounmpo against Hart. Pass to Prince. There's the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Anunoby. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Antetokounmpo with it. Give him 8 points now. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Achua's checked in for New York. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Trent's checked in. The Bucks leading by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Bridges against Prince. Antetokounmpo for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And there it is for him.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Trent on the wing. Pass to Prince. Fires the three. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 4. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Milwaukee making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Milwaukee leading by 3. And here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Outside Porter. Porter's the screen. Shot is up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Payne. Towns outside. Outside McBride. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And here's Porter outside. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to McBride. Payne with it to tie it up. Knocks it down from distance. Payne's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. To the inside to take the lead, and it's laid in by Towns. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Kuzma for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Here's Bridges, and he drives in. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And that one's good for Brunson.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the Bucks, good for 2. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Brunson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Misses from close range.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
23 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Hart. Fires from deep. Yes! Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Hart against Antetokounmpo. Oh, it falls!
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should actually look for the three here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a two-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
One has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Holiday the pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Shoots. Good on the jump shot.
I mean, Brown is a gifted producer on that offensive end. He will find all the ways to get you points.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum. And he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. That's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's George. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And here's Embiid. Following Porzingis' 3, Embiid lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Oubre. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Grimes. The 10-footer. Embiid, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Porzingis has got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pass to Grimes. Oubre outside. Nobody near George. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Now here's Brown. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Beyond the arc. Horford no luck. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey looking it over. Back to Oubre. They set the screen. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to White. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
Outside, George. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Edwards. Butler out there with Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Back to Butler. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with the screen on Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Yabusele. Nothing on the board. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Boston leading by 3. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Pass to Embiid. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser to the left wing. Horford finds Tatum. A three from Tatum.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And some changes here for the Celtics. Here's George. Here's Bona. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Boston leading by 6. Outside, White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Pass to Porzingis. Over George. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by White. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Maxey kicks to Oubre. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey is tough to stay with defensively.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And it's Bona with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Back to Oubre. Connects from three-point range. Oubre's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston on top, leading by 3. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here we go.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
They're thinking of the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
On the court right now for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Boston leading by 3. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Embiid against Porzingis. Now here's Tatum. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. No good on that one. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Joel Embiid, too big.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Brown outside. Porzingis again to Embiid. Porzingis passes to Holiday. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Pritchard, he's checked in for White. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Oubre for 3. Good on the triple. Oubre's got 6. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Oubre.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey with the screen on Tatum. Yabusele can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Now here's Tatum. He's got 17. From 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. Performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Over Horford. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Embiid.
When we say Embiid does it all for his team, here's yet another example.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Butler. Tatum down low. Great job by Tatum in close.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Edwards. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Edwards with the screen for Butler. Driving. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And here's Tatum for 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
At the line for Philadelphia.
And Embiid drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's White. And he lays it straight in. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Down low. Embiid inside. He's against Porzingis. Embiid, no good. Celtics leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Holiday looking over the floor. To the paint. And Brown throws it down.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
there with Taurean Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's White in at the 2. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low. Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Lopez, the screen. Lillard can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Into the lane. Antetokounmpo with the block.
No chance. Giannis, too much lane.
From deep, Giddey. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Prince. Over to the left wing. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Giddey against Kuzma. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Look, Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Outside Giddey. He can't hit that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis is checked in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Jones. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Portis outside, takes a 3, hits a three-pointer. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Ball outside. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Rejected by Lopez. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Pass to Green. Trent outside. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Outside Giddey. Smith with a screen on Green. From Pete, Giddey gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front, up 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's DeSumo. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
And Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Smith outside. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. Portis with the steal. And here's Green from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Ball in for DeSumo. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Jones up top. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo against Jones. From 10 feet away. He gets it in there. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Back to Porter. Pass to Trent. Outside Porter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for Milwaukee. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Porter. To the paint. Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Ball surveys the floor. A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And stolen by Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Back to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Lillard. Fires the 3. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Ball finds Vucevic. Portis against Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Buzelis has got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
12 seconds left in the second. Now Lillard. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
White looking it over. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 5 points in the game.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere. Inside, Giddey has to count on some creativity and some agility. Hard for him to muscle through the defense.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard. Kuzma with a screen on ball. The shot by Lillard, no good. Here's Buzelis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. From 20 feet. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside White. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kuzma finds Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. Hounded by Ball. And down it goes. 2 points. Antetokounmpo has got 17 points.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Bucks also with a sub. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. Giddey with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Giddey. Over Lillard. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Lopez. From downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Giddey. Here's Williams. Ball outside. And here's Vucevic. Outside White. Williams from long range. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Ball outside. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Now Vucevic. Outside White. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Ball outside. Inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball. Williams has got 10.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so it's Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Smith out there with Zach Collins. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Jones against Porter. Jones' shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Steps back and shoots. Collins with the rebound. Chicago's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. DeSumo outside. There's the double team with Porter. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
The Bucks trail by 11. To the middle. Antetokounmpo, right side. The kick out to Kuzma. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I'm telling you what, on the other end, you're just waiting for when it's going to happen. Lillard is going to come at you.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Pass to Vucevic. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
It puts him in the popcorn maker. Veteran move by Vucevic.
So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time running out for the Bucks. For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Giddey. And there's a pick. To shoot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bulls.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Josh Giddey.
Just really loved his activity level here.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. Man, the stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Bulls.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, here's Lillard. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Lillard passes to Lopez. The 3 is up. Prince can't hit.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.